was erasing the blackboard when I noticed the date written on it. It suddenly hit me. Today was my birthday from my past life. But neither my husband nor daughter had mentioned it, and I felt a bit down about it. I came home to an empty house and looked around at the messy living room. I realized I might be too dependent on my husband. This place was supposed to be my home now. Just then, my husband texted me asking me to come over.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Takae. Happy birthday to you. お誕生日おめでとう。
I saw a birthday cake that he and his daughter had prepared for me, along with a kitchen that looked like a tornado had hit it. I was deeply moved. They had remembered my birthday all along. The reason they hadn't contacted me all day was because they'd been hiding at home, spending the entire day making me a cake.
君に心配ばかりかけてしまうけど、でも今度は君が安心できるようにしっかりするから。
My husband wanted me to trust them and feel comfortable sharing any troubles I might have with them. Hearing him say this, I was so touched. I didn't know what to say. I could only run off to the side and start crying. 寂しくなったら、またここに来てもいい。たまに甘えてもいい。だって、私今小学生なんだから。Finally, I was willing to open up about what was bothering me. The father and daughter exchanged knowing smiles. His daughter took my hand, and our little family happily ate birthday cake together. We took commemorative birthday photos and then wrote out marriage certificates, promising to marry each other again in 10 years. ライバルは多いわよ。いやー、そうだよね。完璧なお父さん、18歳のタケル君に勝てるかな。However, when they dropped me off at home, my mom happened to see us. She immediately flagged down the taxi.
どちら様？今うちの娘を乗せてきたようだから。
My husband got out, wanting to explain everything, but I stopped him. I lied and said I'd run out of erasers while doing homework. So I'd gone to the store to buy some and happened to run into them, which is why I got a ride back.
わざわざどうも。でも歩ける距離ですし、この子を甘やかさないでもらえますか。
My husband was hoping everyone could get acquainted, but my mom just took me and left. After the father and daughter got home, they kept thinking about what had just happened. They felt like I wasn't having a good time in my current family. My husband also remembered how whenever he brought up my current family situation, I always seemed irritated. That day, school was holding a field day and had invited parents to participate. All my classmates were excited about the event, but looking at the admission ticket in my hand, I just couldn't feel happy about it. When I got home, I was planning to tell my mom about the field day, but she was rushing off to work. Before I could even say anything, she was gone. I felt really let down. I put the ticket in a prominent spot on the table, hoping she'd notice it when she came home. But Mom worked late into the night. The next morning, I found the ticket exactly where I'd left it, untouched. Mom had just gotten off work and was so exhausted, she collapsed straight onto her bed. Looking at my worn-out mother, I had no choice but to head to school feeling helpless.
今日お弁当何がいいの？
何でもいい。何でも好き。But then Mom told me she knew about today's field day, and hearing that made me happy as I headed off to school. However, when I got to school, I didn't see my mom anywhere. It turned out that the mom who had promised to bring lunch to school had received a phone call and decided not to come to the event. Instead, she chose to go to an amusement park with someone else. My husband and daughter were completely different. When they found out my school was having a field day, they enthusiastically came to the venue. When I spotted them, I quickly pulled them aside, worried that other parents might get the wrong idea. I told them they couldn't take any photos, and he reluctantly agreed.
しょうがないわね。ママ、頑張ってね。任せなさい。
Then, the field day began. Mai watched me mixed in with the elementary school kids, seriously throwing balls, and found it pretty amusing. My husband told Mai that I'd always been someone who gave my all to everything I did. During lunchtime, I watched as my classmates all pulled out loving lunchboxes that their moms had made for them, and started eating happily, but I had nothing. To avoid any gossip, I could only sit by myself outside. That's when my husband brought me a lunchbox. Worried about being seen, I quickly pulled him down to crouch beside me. He told me he'd made it himself and asked me to try it and see how it tasted. We ate together, and as he watched me compliment his cooking, his face was filled with happiness he couldn't hide. In that moment, it felt like we'd gone back to our time together 10 years ago. Thank you. After After the field day ended, I left school with my classmates. My husband and I walked out with the crowd, but then he heard other parents talking behind us.
でも本当にまりかちゃんもかわいそうよね。両親離婚してだいぶ落ち込んでた。うちの子供が言ってたわ。結局原因なんだ。旦那の浮気と DV。あそこってほら、お母さんも結構危ない感じじゃない？近所の人がものすごい剣幕でまりかちゃんのことをしっかり声を聞いたって。
Hearing those comments made him worry about me even more. To learn more about my current situation, he found my classmate Xiaowu. He learned that during a school parent-child activity, my mom had really laid into me because the rice balls I made didn't turn out well.
違う！どうしてこんなこともできないのよ。他の子はみんなできてるじゃない。
Learning about my current circumstances, he became very concerned. Even back at home, he couldn't sit still. He texted me, but didn't get a reply for a long time. Thinking about how strict my mom was, he started worrying that I might be getting mistreated.
私の今の家族のことは私がどうにかするから嬉しかったわあなたと舞が応援に来てくれて
He tried calling me, but I wouldn't pick up. Unable to put his mind at ease, he decided to come find me. It was almost 10 p.m., and my mom still wasn't home. It was pouring rain outside, and I was home alone, cleaning up the house. My husband was calling me while rushing over in a panic. That's when I finally answered the phone. He told me he wanted to have a talk with my current mom. I tried to reassure him not to worry and not to believe the rumors. Just then, my mom suddenly appeared behind me.
何なのそのスマホ。火付けたり渡してるよね。なんでそんなの持ってんの？誰にもらったの？私を騙したの。一体何回私を裏切るつもり？こいつも！
Hearing my mom yelling, he ran toward my house as fast as he could. Right as my mom raised her hand to hit me, my husband appeared just in time and grabbed her wrist.
何をしてるんだあなたは。
なんだよあんた。
あなたはそれでも母親か。
なんでそんなこと他人のあんたに言われるの？
他人じゃない。あなたが彼女を大事にしないなら彼女は僕が引き取ります。
は？
I quickly made up an excuse and pushed him out the door, but my mom was convinced that I'd been bad-mouthing her to outsiders and secretly staying in touch with my husband. She thought her own daughter hated her and hated this home. In her anger, she threw both of us out of the house.
離乳しなよお母さん